At the edge of the known world, humanity meets a creature no textbook has ever dared to imagine. A towering alien organism. 2 heads, 8 intestine-like limbs, each the length of a grown man. An apex predator in its own twisted ecosystem. But arrogance is dangerous. Before it even senses a threat, another alien swoops in and gulps it down like a cosmic snack. Dr. Marcus Black watches in horror. Even his face goes pale, or in his case, even darker. Science wasn't ready for this. Neither was he. Then, the ground trembles beneath his boots. He steps back. Dozens of smaller creatures pour out of the shadows, ripping the corpse apart until not even a molecule remains. Where did these things come from? The night before, a sports car sped across the desert. Jackson Miller popped the trunk, hauled his girlfriend out, and dragged her into a tiny cabin. Was he about to pull off some questionable desert romance? No. He set her on fire. Because apparently Jackson is studying for a firefighter exam, and the desert is his discount training facility. But his revision session is cut short. A burning meteor screams across the sky at insane speed, slamming into the ground so hard it launches the car and what's left of his girlfriend clean across the dunes. By sunrise, 2 experts arrive. Dr. Evelyn White, biologist, Dr. Marcus Black, geologist. Brains and rocks, a classic duo. What they find makes zero scientific sense. A meteor that landed just hours ago, already covered in moss. Alien moss. Dr. Black cracks it open. A strange fluid leaks out. He collects a sample, and back in the lab, it multiplies so quickly Petri dishes explode like overpriced water balloons. A DNA scan confirms it. This thing is not from Earth, not even close. They race back to the crater, but freeze the moment they arrive. The impact site has transformed overnight. Alien mushrooms, creeping vines, and worms wriggling like they pay rent here. But the moment they hit Earth's oxygen, they drop dead instantly. The team grabs a few specimens anyway. In minutes, the organisms begin reproducing on their own. At this rate, extinction isn't a theory, it's a deadline. They rush back to the crater. Too late. The military has sealed everything off. Inside the base, Dr. White discovers the commanding officer is her old friend, and CDC specialist Emily Carter has joined the operation. But the scientists have been pushed aside. Their lab emptied out. Respect also emptied out. Fed up, the duo steals uniforms and sneaks into the restricted zone. What they see feels like a slap to reality. In mere hours, the crater has evolved into a tropical rainforest with alien plants, glowing flowers, and creatures evolving faster than TikTok trends. Then, a giant mosquito lands on Dr. Black's shoulder. Its needle stabs straight into him. He screams as it burrows down his leg. Doctors insist on amputation. He insists they mind their business. The parasite moves deeper. Of course it does. Just in time. Surgeons yank it out with a 40-meter extraction tool. Something that definitely shouldn't exist, but apparently does. Meanwhile, monsters begin surfacing around town. A man washing his hands at a lake gets dragged under. The beast crawls out wheezing, then dies, instantly, unable to breathe oxygen. Jackson drags the corpse back to the lab. It's spreading fast. Across town, 4 housewives gossip in a living room. They hear something in a closet. Inside, a husky-shaped alien with the personality of a debt collector. When one reaches out, it bites her, then drops dead. Clearly not built for Earth's air. Police arrive. Dr. White's team arrives. Jackson makes a breakthrough. These creatures look like winged dinosaurs, but oxygen is their kryptonite. Dr. Black makes an even bigger discovery. The meteorite has cracked into old mine tunnels. The monsters are spreading underground. As he proudly announces this, a creature behind him coughs up a trembling flesh ball. It splits, revealing a newborn dinosaur that can breathe air, and it grows fast, then spreads its wings and bolts toward the city. Chaos follows. A dinosaur-like alien storms the streets. If it reproduces, humanity checks out permanently. Dr. White, Dr. Black, and Jackson rush in with weapons. The creature vanishes. Jackson hums a tune, and of all things, the monster wanders back, hypnotized. From above, Dr. White fires 3 perfect shots. Boom. Target down. News spreads. The governor is furious. The military proposes firebombs, and even nukes. The governor refuses. A rare moment of political good judgment. A soldier reports something new. Inside the cavern, primate-like aliens have evolved, smart enough to destroy cameras and attempt escape. Everything spirals. Evacuations begin. The commander prepares the strike. In the lab, Dr. White notices the alien fluid freezing on its own. If they scorch the cavern, Earth is done. Dr. Black flicks a match into the sample. It mutates instantly, spreading like gossip. They realize the truth. Heat makes the cells evolve faster. Firebombs would guarantee Earth's funeral. Dr. White sprints to stop the launch, but the commander refuses. Then he sees the periodic table behind Emily. A light bulb moment. A big one. For humans, arsenic is deadly. For these aliens, tin might be their poison. But they need 500 liters. Impossible. Until a student casually mentions, shampoo has tin sulfide. Suddenly, every student on campus becomes vital. Dr. White hijacks a fire truck and fills the tank with shampoo, a giant bottle of anti-alien conditioner. But the military has already dropped the firebomb. Flames roar into the cavern. Evolution explodes into hyperdrive. A colossal monster bursts from underground, crushing soldiers like crisps in a fist. Its body keeps dividing, mutating, expanding. Dr. White and the team charge in. They aim the hose upward and blast the creature with a tsunami of shampoo. The reaction is instant. The Titan bubbles, swells, and detonates in a final explosive shower of alien biology. Silence. Earth survives because sometimes the greatest weapon isn't strength or firepower, but simply understanding science. When you master chemistry, you fear nothing. Please share and subscribe for more.